By the end of this video, you will understand very clearly how to improvise on your music. Or nisa 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 dani 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 pada 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 gama pada ni nisa 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 dani ni dani ni dani pada pada da pada gama pada ni nisa. And if you dwell deep into it, you can even elaborate gama pada ni nisa gama pada ni nisa. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to learn something very interesting. By the end of this video, you will understand very clearly how to improvise on your music, or at least try and get started with it. Okay, so that's what we are going to learn today. So for this, let's set our Shruti box in the scale A and get to the video. We all know this song. Mere dol na sun. We all know this song, right? And there is a beautiful sargam that comes in this song. Nisa 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 dani 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 pada 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 gama pada ni nisa. We know this sargam, right? We are going to take just this line, okay? And then we are going to see how many other variations can be done with this line, okay? Let's start it very slow and very simple. Nisa 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 dani 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 pada 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 gama pada ni nisa. This is our notation. Now, if you see these two lines, this is one Adi Talam, which is 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? This is our Adi Talam and these are the notes. So, there are totally 32 notes. Okay? Nisa, 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 nisa. This is 8. Dani, 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 dani. This is another 8. Pada, 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 pada. Another 8. Gama pada ni risa, another 8. You might wonder that there are only 7 notes in Gama pada ni risa. How do you say it's 8 notes? It's actually Gama pada ni risa. Okay, so that is why it is 8 notes. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to try and see what all variations can be sung. So if you take the Bhool Bhulaiya 1 that came a couple of years back, it was very plain and simple. Nisa 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 dani 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 pada 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 gama pada ni risa. That's it. It had only one variation. But if you consider the Arijit Singh version, where Arijit Singh had sung in the recent Bhool Bhulaiya 2, right? There he had actually shown a couple more variations, right? So we will consider that also and we will see how well we can improve on it. Okay? So let's just take one line. Dani 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 dani. We are just going to take this line. The normal way of singing is what we have been singing, right? Now, what can be other variations for this? The first variation, which is already sung in the original by Arijit Singh ji, is Dani ni dani ni dani. So, our Dani 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 became Dani ni dani ni dani. If you see, it is just 8 notes. And it is only da and ni. There are no other extra notes, right? But the only difference here is the way how it is sung. Dani ni dani ni dani. First it was 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Now 1 2 2 1 2 2 1 2. Right? This is one variation. Coming to the next variation, which is dani ni ni dani. So what is happening here? It is the same 8 notes. And how is it the same 8 notes? Dani ni ni dani. The only difference here is instead of singing ni 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 ni, what we are doing? Ni, ni, ni. That's it. So instead of singing that extra ni, you are replacing it with another syllable, which is a or e here in that case. Okay. So this is again 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 1 2. That's it. Right. Now coming to the third variation, which is dani dani ni dani. This is again there in the original. Okay. And what is done here? Same thing is done. And this is just a combination of the first one, dani 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 dani, and the previous one that we learned, dani ni ni dani. It is just a combination of this. So how we are singing it? Dani dani ni dani. So first half is the first one and second half is the previous one. And here if you want to understand in numbers, 1 2 1 2 2 2 1 2. Easy, right? See, it is the same 8 notes. And it is the same notes, ni and da. But see the amount of variations that you can get just with these 2 notes, right? What we learn from this is actually making something sound a little different is not so tough, right? All you have to remember is how many notes you're singing. 8 notes. If it is 8 notes, it's going to be 8 notes. It can be any way you want. You can sing it, because music, you're allowed to do whatever you want. Another variation could be Dani, Dani. So what we are doing here? We are actually singing 8 notes. Dani, Dani. So instead of singing 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, we are just singing 1 2 and directly going to the last note. So the other notes are just sung as ni 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 ni. Okay? So this might sound similar to the other variation that we learned, right? Dani ni ni dani. But just that instead of singing that ni ni ni, you are just making it as plain. Dani dani. This is another variation. Okay? So now we have 5 other variations with the same line. See the amount of creativity that you can bring in this, right? And if you go down exploring this, you can come up with multiple number of variations. Another variation could be Dani, Dani, Dani. So what is happening here? Dani, Dani, Dani. So here we are actually removing 2 notes, but we are actually keeping those 2 notes as silent, right? Dani, Dani, Dani. See, this is also giving a nice flavor, especially when you go with the rhythm, the drums or the mridangam or tabla, whatever it is. That will give a nice jugalbandi effect, because the percussion player will also play in that way, right? So that will give another beautiful flavor when you are actually performing the song, okay? So these are with respect to the possibilities, right? But when you are singing it with the actual song, Nisa, 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 dani, 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 pada, 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 gama, pada, ni, risa. So when you are singing it with this actual song, what you can do is you can mix and match all these possibilities. Now, what if you keep nisa, 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 nisa the same way and try and add on possibilities in dani and pada? Let's try how it works, okay? And the variation that we are taking is dani, ni, dani, ni, dani. This is the variation that we are taking. So now we are going to apply this for dani also and for pada also, okay? Nisa, 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 dani, ni, dani, pada, da, pada, gama, pada, ni, risa. Sounding nice, right? Now what we'll do? We'll keep nisa, 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 dani, ni, dani as the same. And we'll take one other variation for pada and we'll complete it. And the variation is going to be pada, pada, da, pada. Okay? So let's try how this sounds. Nisa, 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 dani, ni, dani, pada, pada, da, pada, gama, pada, ni, risa. See, this is also giving a nice flavor, right? So when you try and mix and match all these things together, first thing is you are going to enjoy what you're singing. That is for sure guaranteed, right? Another guarantee is it is going to help your listeners enjoy it even more, because you are giving a lot of varieties, right? And a lot of flavors of the same tune. So this is a very nice way to start on with your improvisations. So when you start slow like this, your brain will start thinking in these many ways, because you can get as creative as possible in music, right? You have that freedom to do. So when you start improvising your songs like this, it can be as simple as this line, nisa, 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 nisa. And see the amount of improvisations we came up with, right? So it is that simple. All you have to understand is how many notes you're singing and how are you going to fit that in your talam. That's all it takes, okay? And if you dwell deep into it, you can even elaborate gama, pada, ni, risa. You can actually elaborate this. So now this is 8 notes, right? Now you can actually elaborate it to 16 notes. Gama, pada, ni, risa. Gama, pada, ni, risa. So that was the video for today. I want you all to start thinking in these lines and start elaborating. When you start elaborating like this, right, you are going to absolutely enjoy whatever you're doing. Practice, be it performance, or be it just casual singing, you are absolutely going to enjoy, okay? So if you liked this video, please do share it with your friends and family, because these kind of sangatis can sound very difficult, but if you understand the nuances like how we did today, it is actually very simple, isn't it? And if you enjoyed my lesson today, please do mention that in the comments below. I'll be really happy to hear from you all. And with that, I'll see you soon with yet another beautiful video next week. Till then, take care and keep singing.